Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is just a bit yammery, playing with makeup. I had an idea what I wanted to do, but no real plan of execution. So if you want to see how I got this look and what I used, stick around, we're gonna get into it. If you're not already subscribed, now is a good time to do that. If you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video, and then you can choose to watch it or not. Totally up to you. No pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Okay, let's get going. I'm about to have a very naked face. Brace yourself. All right, here we go. Chatty, get ready with me. I really like doing these videos. I think it's a super good time. Hopefully you enjoy watching them. So I'm gonna go with my Nomad Cosmetics Paradise Island palette, and I'm gonna use this shade first, and then I'm gonna use some of this one and see how we go. Let's just get going. I'm gonna use my Wayne Goss number 4 brush because I'm gonna do kind of a almost messy ombre-ish kind of a look. It's just an idea I have in my head. I have no idea how it's actually going to turn out. So we're in this together. I think I need another light on. Is that better? I feel like that might be better. Okay, so when I'm filming this, it is Saturday and our town is having their alumni parade. So for me, it's June 18th. We are more than halfway through June and it's 50 degrees outside. So I opted to stay home. So Mike is down watching the parade with Jackson. He actually asked all the grandbabies who could answer if they wanted to go, but they all had plans. So Jackson took pity on the old man and agreed to go watch the parade with him. Super, super cute. So that's what they're doing. And then after the parade, we're gonna take 3 of the 6 grandbabies for hot dogs and ice cream because it can be all outside. It should be pretty good. So I'm pretty excited about that. We don't get to do a whole lot with the grandbabies. What was I just gonna do? Oh, lip oil. This is the first summer that Mike is around much. He used to do road construction. And so obviously summertime is when that happens. But now he's not. So he's home a lot more. So we've been trying to figure out like how to do time with him home. It's very strange. I'm going in with that darker pink shade now. You know, having never had that option or not having it for such a long time, that we're just kind of, you know, figuring it out as we go. So it's really pretty exciting to be able to actually do stuff in the summer. So we thought, let's do something with some of them today. Last weekend we did like the playground and ice cream with another 2. When you have 6, you gotta take turns because that's a lot of babies to hang out with. And the oldest is 10, the youngest is 9 months. So, needless to say, it's a boatload of fun, regardless of who we're with. But you'll notice I'm taking this out pretty far. I'm actually going to use this dark pink shade as my blush today and really blend it into this eye look. I've been super into a heavy blush look that connects to my under eye. So I think I like that a lot. I may have to find another palette though, because that may not be deep enough for what I want. We'll see. Perhaps I can build it up a little bit. So that's what we're doing today. And I mean, hanging out with the grandbabies is like the best thing. They are all so different and so fun. And you know, kids pull no punches. Like, they are going to tell you what they think and how they feel, and you know what you're getting when you're hanging out with kids. And that's just super fun. So I'm excited. And this is their last week of school, or this past week is their last week of school. So I'm really excited to be able to spend more time with them through the summer. Just blending that up a little higher. Now I'm going to take this Refer number 2. It's kind of a flat shadow brush. And we're going to use the shade right here called Sun. And I'm going to start putting that on my inner portion of my eye. Obviously going for a monochromatic today. But I think it's going to be fun. Funny enough, I received a box in the mail yesterday, so maybe a couple of days ago. You'll never guess who it's from, ever. BoxyCharm. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't order this. And I checked my credit card and I wasn't charged for it. So I don't know what's happening at BoxyCharm, but I received June's base box. I'm very, very sure it was an accident. I don't have a channel worthy of getting any kind of PR, so I know it's not that. But how weird is that? And I get emails from them all the time saying, come back, you know, we'll give you a free gift and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming back. So I was thinking, maybe I'll review June's box. Let me know in the comment section if you think that's something I should do or not, because I don't really know. Obviously, not a huge fan of BoxyCharm, though I do love the pop-up store for sure. I think I'm gonna leave the eyes there for now. I can always go back and add and do whatever, but I want to work on my base. So let's do that next. I'm gonna go in with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. This is in the shade 6. I love this so much. It is an amazing primer if you are oily. This is fantastic. I just press it in, this, and it just works so nice. And on days when I don't want to go in with a boatload of foundation, I can use this shade as my foundation. And it's light coverage. It's really comfortable. I like it a lot. I've got a pretty big pan happening in there, so I'm going to go with some foundation. I did a review on the Dollar General makeup line, the Believe Beauty. So I want to use the foundation again today. The first 2 times I used it with my new Nakia Joy matte primer, which I really, really do like. But I want to see how this is with the Danessa Myricks underneath it. That's what I'm gonna do. I like to apply this foundation with my Rare Beauty foundation brush, and then I'm just going to apply this all over my face. So Monday is Juneteenth, and one of my oldest, bestest friends has the day off. So she's gonna come over and hang out, and we're gonna play games and just chill. We used to hang out every Friday. We play games, get lunch, just make a whole day of it. And those were some really, really amazing times. Unfortunately, life does its thing and things change and Fridays change and you can't get together anymore and play games like you used to. So I'm pretty excited about that. My daughter has a job interview, so I'll hang with Jackson for a little bit on Monday as well. So Monday is shaping up to be a very good day for me. I haven't just sat around and played games in literally years. And I'm not a competitive person. I mean, at all. I like to play games as long as it's fun and everybody's having a good time. I could not care less if I win or lose. Like literally, I don't care. I just like to have fun. So that will be fun. I think she's gonna teach me how to play a dominoes game, and if I'm not wrong, it's called Mexican Train. I honestly don't really know, but I think that's what she said. So that'll be fun. And if it's not, we can always play cribbage or dice, because cribbage is my favorite game to play. Ever, of all the games ever, cribbage is my favorite. I learned to play watching my mom and dad play. They would play in the morning having coffee, and then they would play at night after dinner, and I would just sit at the table and watch them play, and that's how I learned. And then I, of course, taught my kids how to play, and my son is teaching my granddaughters. They are 8 and 10. So it'll be fun to have new people to play with. Do you play cribbage? Do you know anybody who plays cribbage? Do you want to come over and play cribbage with me at some point? I love it. I have it on my phone, like a app, but it's not the same. It really isn't as fun as playing with another person. It's just not. All right, Wet n Wild concealer, because I love this concealer. And it really likes my under eyes. So, yeah, I really like this concealer. I really do like the KVD Good Apple concealer as well. But I honestly think this one wears just a little bit better. And I think it looks a little bit better under my eyes as well. So, yeah, and for the price, boy howdy, you really can't beat it. I love makeup so much. I just think it's fun. It's fun and it's interesting. I just really like it. I always have. Kind of keeping it away from that pink too much. Like I said, this is the first time I'm attempting to do this look like this eye look. So hopefully it turns out okay. Obviously, I will be going in with my Nakia Joy setting powder next. It is the best. This jar is pretty much empty. I have to get every last little bit out. So I am not wasting it. I may have to just, yeah, I mean, there's like nothing left in this jar. Yeah, that's better. I know I look crazy right now, but trust the process. Do you watch, I mean, obviously, you watch makeup videos on the YouTubes. Are you following anyone that I should be subscribed to? Because I'm always looking for new creators. So if you look at my subscribe to page, I am all over the place. Like who I'm subscribed to, the different content creators that I'm subscribed to. Like I like to, it's varied. I really want to watch lots of different people doing lots of different makeup applications, because that's how you learn new things, discover new products, meet new people. I'm not a huge fan of like people in general, but I would like to make more friends in the makeup community. In real life, I know I have one friend who really likes makeup and gets into it like I do. I don't really know people in real life who enjoy makeup like I do, and it would be nice if I did. So yeah, one of the top reasons for starting this channel to begin with. Okay, I decided to grab my Odin's Eye and Angelica palette so I could dip into this pink shade right here just for a little more depth in the outer like corner of my eye. So on my Refer number 13, just gonna dip in a little and just add that right in here a little bit. Just for a bit more. This is an excellent palette. I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I will of course link it in the description box, which, I mean, I link everything I can that I put on my face or that I mention in the description box in case you want to check it out. So if you're ever wondering, click on the little arrow and look down there because it's probably there. And that is exactly what I needed. I'm gonna bronze my cheekers up real quick with this LMR Cosmetics little trio. I really like this. It's in the shade medium tan. This is a really nice bronzing palette. I'm following lots and lots and lots of indie makeup brands on Instagram, but I'm wondering if there's any that you know of that I should check out. I've really just not been purchasing from too much mainstream lately, or really not purchasing much at all. I mean, I did just order that huge collection from Odin's Eye, but I mean, I'm never gonna be sorry for that. I love that collection so much. Can't stop using it. It's really good. But there's so much out there now. You know, anybody can make makeup if they have a desire and knowledge. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, anyone could do it, a monkey could do it. No, I'm just saying, like, it's amazing how available things are now when it didn't used to be like that at all. It's so cool. So if you know of something I should try that I haven't, let me know in the comments section. I love playing with new makeup, especially when it comes from someone who's like, oh, this is really good, I think you would like it. That feels pretty cool. All right, let's work on some blush. I'm going to use the Solomane Sunset Clouds blush that I got in that collection. I knew I would like this collection. I don't buy makeup that I don't think I'm going to like. That would be foolish. YouTube is not my job. It's fun for me. So I can't just, you know, buy everything whether I think I'll love it or not. And when I saw this, I was like, oh man, I really, really thought that I would absolutely like it and use it, and I was right. I have used something from this collection almost every time I've done my makeup since receiving it. So I am so happy that I ordered it. And I used Angie's code, so I got a discount. And the first day there was a discount for ordering it, you know, so quickly. So yeah, okay. Just gonna run over everything with this ColourPop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder. This isn't available. It appears that they have stuff similar to this in different packaging, but this is old. I had it unopened in my bronzer drawer. Never used it. I don't know why. Apparently I just didn't get around to it. And then when I did have time, I know it was winter time, and I just mentioned this in a video, like, when did I think I'd be able to use this? In the winter time, it seems like I will never be that color. And now it's a face powder. Like, it's not even a bronzer shade, which is what I busted it out for originally. So weird. But I think I like it. I think it looks nice on my skin. It's not the NJC powder, but I kind of like it. We're gonna go back into the Nomad palette. And this shade right here, it's called Morty. On this little shadow brush. And I'm gonna run that under my eye out here. Very messily, because like I said, I'm gonna bring this shade out kind of as a blush and blend it in quite a bit. So, okay, now with that Wayne Goss, I'm going to load it up, start out here, and then I'm just going to use it on my cheek as well. I'm saying trust the process. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna go back in with my blush brush and just blend, blend, blend. I'm gonna go back into the blush shade and just, I might need to get a different blush. This is feeling a little bit too cool toned. I grabbed my Mented Cosmetics blush in Pinky Promise. So let's see how this works. I think I'm going to need a bit more bronzer to balance this blush out a bit. Yeah, that's not quite right either. Okay. Perhaps I will pat over all of this with my foundation brush. And use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. Like I said before, I've never done this before. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Just playing. And it's just makeup, so if it looks terrible, I can wash it off. No problem. I'm gonna boop back into the shade right here called Sun and put that on my lower lash line on the inner portion. Let's add a bit more bronzer. That's helping to balance the crazy blush on my cheeks a bit. For a highlight, not that I necessarily need it, but I definitely want it, we're gonna use the Odin's Eye highlighter in Rose Sky. This is from the new Solomon collection as well. Unsurprising. I genuinely have not been able to stop using this collection. I just love so much about almost all of it. A couple of the liners haven't worked out. I haven't tried them all. We're gonna try one today and see if another one works. But so far, the orange one has been worth it. It's so good. Look at that. I mean, even as light and sparkly as the inner corner already is, this highlighter just amps it up even more. A little on my nose. Whew. That's pink. And then the brow bone area. We'll keep the Cupid's bow a bit more subtle. Right, let's see if there is a pink in here that's worth using. There's pink. This is in the shade 1. So let me see if I can get this on my waterline. Okay, my right eye is lined with the pink. My left eye is not. It's a subtle difference. Let me see if I have another one that looks better. Okay, I do actually have quite a few pink eyeliners. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try my Sephora brand gel eyeliner in the shade Fuchsia Shimmer. Let's put that on my left eye and see what they look like compared to each other. Yeah, the Sephora one is a bit better. Yeah, okay, I went over my right waterline with the Sephora one as well. So unfortunately, so far, out of the Odin's Eye eyeliners, the only one I've really liked has been the orange one. I tried these two, they were not great. So we will keep trying them as we go. I think what I'm gonna do right now is pop off camera, apply some mascara and lashes, and then I'll come back and we can wrap this up. Okay, I'm back. My lip, I decided to go with my Undone Beauty lip marker and my Fenty Diamond Milk gloss. I love the flavor of this lip gloss. It's so, so good. And my lashes are, of course, the House of Lashes Allure Lights. They're my absolute most favorite lashes ever. And that's the look done and dusted. Let me know what you think. I don't know. Is it the most wearable? Probably not for everybody, but I kind of like it a lot. I think it is super fun. Like I said, I didn't know really how it was going to turn out when I started. I just kind of wanted to play, and I'm glad I did. And more importantly, I think the grandbabies will like it. I'll definitely, I'll pin a comment in the comment section if you want to know what they thought. I'll let you know down there. But I'm excited. We're going for hot dogs and ice cream. It's going to be a super fun day. And let me just say, I super appreciate you hanging out with me. It's so, so cool that you're here and that you comment and like my videos, and it just really means a lot, and I appreciate you so much. Okay, having said all of that, I'm done yammering. Be good and remember to be kind to you.